Okay, welcome to Super Crabs update number 11. This week I'm working on the database. Always a good time. Working in database is so much fun. I have PHP MyAdmin set up here. It's secured. The server is running MySQL, whatever the latest version of MySQL it is. We're getting PHP. We're at version 8, I think we're on now, 8 point whatever. And then the tables I have set up in the Supercraps database are this table events table. And in this table, it's gonna anything you do in the game is gonna be an event, and the events get stored into this table. So making a bet's an event, getting paid is an event, rolling the dice is an event, so on and so forth. And it's just all tied to your game and the strategy that you're running, and then it gets saved to your account on the Supercraps website under your username. And then you're able to kind of run queries on your past games and see how things happen over time, and all that stuff is UI stuff that needs to be built out later. And that stuff I'll get to last. But that's the intention of this table here. So what happened is every time you play a game, it'll store the events in this table here. After, let's say, a day or a week, depends on, I'll see how big the database is getting, how big this table is. And if I need to, I made this consolidated events table that'll take everything from your games in this table, your events, and consolidate them into a single entry in this table. And this one's set up with your, player ID, game ID, the date created, and a blob of data so far. I'll probably add a couple more fields in there for more sorting. But the blob of data will just have everything that was in your table events for whatever game it was, and then it'll store it here as basically like JSON data object, I guess. And that way I can take that and put it into a temporary table when you need it. And then that way the table doesn't just balloon out of control in terms of just having so many entries in this table events, because as more and more people use it, this is just going to balloon up. And so I need a way to kind of keep it manageable, and that's my intention of this consolidated events table. And it'll make a temporary table, like I said, when you log into the site and you're logged in and you want to run custom queries, it'll make a custom table with all of your game event in that table, taken from the consolidated events and your existing events, and make it so you can kind of run your own queries there. That's unique just to your account, and it'll get deleted when you leave or log out of the site. So that's the intention there. You see there's a users table, games. I may rename these after making this video for like more security's sake. And that's what I have been working on, is this boring stuff. On the game side, I have basically, I just added in these minimum bet amounts. That was in its own menu, but I decided to move it here to the play area when you're playing the game, so you can see these are the minimum bet amounts for the different kind of bets that you can make. If it was like a $5 table, I'm going to leave it as a $5 minimum. They still exist. They're few and far between, but that's what most people want when they're going to play craps for a long time. You want to find that $5 magic table somewhere in real life and make your money go further. So I have your these in the square brackets here are the hotkeys that relate to these different kind of bets that people typically make when they go to the casino. So we have your 32 across, which is every one of the box numbers, and then your inside is your 5 to 9, and then your 6 and 8 are the some people just play the 6 and 8, and then they as they win on a 6 and 8, then they go and bet onto the 5 and 9, and then to the 4 and 10. Different strategies you can run. So this is just a quick and easy way to make those bets with a hotkey, and then you can set your own price or unit count for whatever it is that you want to do for the different bets. So the total bets you can set. This is going to be 2 on each. So there's 3 bets total for the totem bet. So it'll put 2 on each, and same with the horn and world bets. It'll be $4 on both. Your one roll minimum bets, that's for all these hop bets, and your any's and your hardways minimum. So you can see that all these have unique amounts that you can set ahead of time if you would like. Or you can just leave them alone and just play the game as you want. So that's what I have this week. Again, it's just a slow trog. The back end stuff is the least fun, but it has to be done, and just trugging along with it. So that's where I am. And thanks for watching.